What's up, Pisces, and welcome into your reading. My name is Drea. This is 33 of Swords Tarot. Welcome in if you guys are new, and welcome back if you're returning. You guys, I have so many messages that were coming through before I even started the reading. So first of all, I was hearing an ice cream truck outside right when I started. So whenever I hear like nursery rhyme music or um, anything like that, ice cream is very childlike to me. So it made me think of like past life. I don't know why it made me think of past life energy, childhood memory, very Six of Cups energy, nostalgic, thinking of the past. Maybe that's why I was picking up past life, because I just got that Six of Cups energy. But yeah, the ice cream man could be a significance to you. Also, the song Karma Police by Radiohead. Um, that could be significant, or just the guitar, playing the guitar. I also got this feeling before I started of this very light, airy feeling, like very light. I can't explain it. Your energy feels very light. And look at, even on this side over here, you see the sun coming in, and you see like this bright hue or this bright light over here off to the side. There's this light energy, you guys. And then as I was feeling that, I also saw the hangman with the strength card. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck, we have Empress. That's beautiful. But Hangman energy is your guys' energy, Pisces. And with the Strength card, there's something about you guys that you're feeling very strong right now. Maybe it's emotionally strong. Maybe it's mentally strong. Maybe you learned a lot of strength about yourself through adversity. But there's this light energy to you guys right now, and it's really beautiful. I love it. But anyways, you guys, um, as you can see from the thumbnail, this video is all about the full moon in Gemini that's taking place on Monday, November 27th, if you're watching this in real time, which we are in Sagittarius season as well. But, and you guys, this is a timeless reading as well. All my readings are timeless, so you could watch it whenever you're feeling called to. If the title resonated with you, then there's probably a message in here for you, but only take it if it resonates. But full moon in Gemini, you guys, that's an air sign. So, excuse me, information could be coming in really quickly. Your mental energy is like, quick. um Sorry, you guys, I've been getting so distracted. I'm a double air sign, so with this full moon, hold on, let me fix this, that's bugging me. With this full moon coming up in an air sign like this, I get so distracted. I think, who else did I get that for? Sagittarius, I got really distracted with their reading as well. So maybe you have Sag placements. Maybe you're dealing with a Sag, but I'm feeling very distracted for your reading as well, you guys. Wow. Anyways, Gemini, communicative energy. Um, with it being a full moon, you guys, this talks about completion, right? Cycles ending, cycles coming to a completion. With it being in Gemini, Spirit wants us to focus on the narratives that we have built around ourselves, situations, or other people. Whether that's our ego building these narratives or these stories, or if it's coming from conditioning from the past. Maybe that's why I was feeling that past energy. Look at the Empress fell out again, Pisces. Oh my gosh. If you are on the cusp of Aquarius, or if you're dealing with Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, mainly if you have it in your chart or you're on the cusp, check out their reading, because they got the Empress pretty heavily in their reading. But yeah, that's probably why I feel this light in it. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so all over the place. Bear with me. That's probably why I'm feeling this light energy, this very happy, abundant energy. That's why I'm seeing the Empress so much. Back to what I was saying. Gemini energy, you guys, narratives around the things in our life. Spirit, with this being a full moon, wants us to focus on what narratives we need to cut out, right? What's no longer working for us. So we're going to start with advice from the angels. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. What do we have for Pisces? Please and thank you for this full moon in Gemini. For Pisces. All right, you guys got giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. Okay. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Okay, so this is talking about balance, you guys, giving and receiving. But, we're talking about this full moon in Gemini and the narratives that we write out or tell ourselves or tell other people about everything in our lives, right? Um, I'm probably going to have to pull some tarot to clarify this a little bit more with how this ties into this full moon. But let's go ahead and read it from the book first, and then we'll dive a little deeper into it. So it says, the angel sent this card to you because your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you've likely been feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. If you're okay, so let me stop right there real quick. So this could be about the narratives that you're telling yourself. So say you have been giving too much, right? And you start feeling like the person that you're giving is taking advantage of you, right? Then you start saying to yourself or to other people, oh my gosh, they're so greedy, they just take from me, they're such a bad person. These are the narratives that you start to tell yourself, right? Because you can't not can't but your giving and receiving ratios are out of balance, right? So it's like your ego starts making up these stories as why this is happening, but it's really your control, right? If your imbalance is in receiving more than giving, you may feel uneasy, depressed, or even guilty. See, so then you start telling yourself a narrative of like, I'm just like, I'm not shit. Like, why do I feel so down on myself? Like, man, I'm such a bad person. Like, you start telling yourself these negative narratives, right? While it's impossible to perfectly balance giving and receiving each day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure to give something like time, money, a gift, or compliments on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be a gracious receiver to unexpected offers of help, compliments, or other gifts. Say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you're the primary giver, express your needs and ask for help. Additional meanings for this card is in your relationships, make sure you both give and receive. The situation you're asking about requires balanced male and female energies. To receive, first, you must give. Tithe whatever it is you need more of time, money, items, and so on. Affirm, I now receive good graciously into my life. Yes, Pisces. So this talks about the narratives that you are speaking or telling yourself or telling other people around these giving and receiving um, off balanced ratios, right? If you're giving too much, you may think everyone's out to get you. If you're receiving too much, you may be really hard on yourself and think you're a bad person, right? And Spirit's saying it's time to change those narratives. We have the Four of Cups with the Four of Swords showing up. The number 44 could be showing itself a lot to you, or the number 4 in general. But it's funny because this is talking about giving and receiving equal, right? And 4 to me, fours talk about balance, stability, equal, right? When you think of four corners, you think of a square that's very stable, that's very secure. But let's see, what do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? Please and thank you, Spirit, for this full moon in Gemini. The Star in the reverse. Okay, Aquarius energy once again. But this talks about a lack of faith. A lack of faith, boredom, healing that needs to take place. And we'll clarify a little more of that. You could be losing faith in something. For example, if you are too much in the giving part or the giving energy, you could be losing faith in the people that you're giving to. If you're in the receiving, you could be losing faith in yourself. Like, dang, I really just am a bad person. Or this is just a sign that there needs to be healing done. There needs to be balance. You see, she has those two cups pouring on land and pouring in the water. So you need to pour to yourself and to others. Like, it needs to be balanced. So this could just be a sign that there needs to be healing. Okay, Three of Swords. Three of Swords in the reverse. It did look like it wanted to pop out upright at first. So there is still some like, I'm hearing the word resentment. A lot of you guys could be in the giving energy of this, and you're feeling a lot of resentment, or were feeling a lot of resentment. But Spirit's telling me with this being in the reverse that there's a possibility for forgiveness here, for overcoming any depression, for overcoming this sadness, right? What else for Pisces? Also, my left hand feels hot. That's interesting, you guys. One more card for Pisces. You know, your left represents, I believe, masculine energy. So you could be definitely too much in this giving. Maybe you are the primary giver for somebody, or the primary caretaker. Maybe you're in, like, if you're a female, you're in like your hyper masculine energy, or, you know, I don't know. One more card here for Pisces. Four of Pentacles. Holding on tightly to something here. Okay, so it could definitely go both ways, because to me, this sometimes represents somebody who doesn't want to give, right? They're kind of greedy. They hold everything. It's not even greedy. It's like stingy, maybe, I guess is the word, but we'll see what this is about. Now, you could be holding on to, this could be talking about the resentment that I was picking up on. You could be still holding on to that. And Spirit's like, you need to let it go, because it doesn't, that narrative doesn't serve you. It's not going to get you anywhere, thinking these people are bad, resenting these people, because once again, here I go with that. You can't balance out your giving and receiving ratios, but I mean that in a way of like, it's in your hands, Pisces. It's not these people's responsibility. I mean, they got to balance out their own giving and receiving ratios. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So work, commitment, dedicating yourself, but also here's you guys building and giving, and okay. It's like, I'm surprised. I'm getting the energy of like 10 of Wands, like overburdened, overwhelmed. This isn't the deck I wanted to use. I'm going to use this one. We're going to clarify these. Starting with this Star card in the reverse here. What is this Star card in the reverse for Pisces, please? Thank you. There's the Empress. The Empress is in the reverse, though. So we saw her popping out twice in the upright at the very beginning, you guys. Yeah, Spirit's like, you're not in your Empress energy, and you are. You should be. You know, the Empress, to me, she gives me this energy of, she's very abundant, but I feel like she's like this, because she has done so much, like she's built an empire for herself. She sits back on her throne and she allows to receive, right? She allows herself to receive. Very queen-like energy. She's the Empress. And Spirit's like, you're not in that energy, Pisces. You need to, there's healing that needs to be done for you to get back into your Empress energy. Now, you could be dealing with a Taurus. What else? Maybe they're acting like a queen and you're waiting on them hand and foot. I don't know. What else do we have for Pisces? For this Star card in the reverse for Pisces? Thank you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and it came out sideways, but I'm going to take it upright because it's upright facing me. Queen of Pentacles, this is definitely talking about, you know, your stability. This is also somebody who's very stable. They're very mature. Look at, though, this energy. It's like somebody's taking care of somebody here. You know, the Queen of Pentacles also can represent like a single mother, you know, running the whole house. Like she's a mother figure and she's the breadwinner, you know, like she's very financially independent. With this Empress in the reverse, like, I don't know. This is just like, yeah, the energy of someone really taking care of somebody else. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm feeling, but I don't know who's who. You know what I mean? Like, you could be this Empress and someone's taking care of you. Or you're this Queen of Pentacles. But let's get another card here for the Star in the reverse for Pisces, please. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So that's about seeing something clearly, right? Seeing something clearly. Also, it's a lack of options and opportunities. I feel like giving and giving and giving is taking away from your opportunities, obviously, to receive, but other opportunities and options in life. But also, this is about seeing clearly where the imbalance is. And that's where it starts, right? If you're going to make any changes towards healing that. Ooh, I just saw, oh, well, now he's upright. I saw the Emperor in the reverse, but A lot of the same cards coming out for, I think it was Aquarius. You guys, I'm telling you, could be definitely dealing with one or have that in your chart. Let's clarify this Three of Swords in the reverse for Pisces, please. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the Empress in the reverse again. Oh my God. You guys saw me shuffle that. Look at that. Wow. You guys, now this giving, over giving could stem from some insecurities that you have. I'm also seeing overbearing tendencies. Maybe you feel if you give, that's how you get love, you know, and like you're over giving out of like an insecurity, maybe for some of you guys. Okay. Now, others of you guys, this is talking about that other person. It's like they want all of your abundance with this 10 of Pentacles here. They don't want to work for it. I mean, we even have like, look, it says right here, solid foundations, inheritance here, will, deeds. It's like, ooh, for some of you guys, you could be like from a wealthy family, or you could have like, you know, money that came from like somebody that passed on and someone's like kind of mooching off of you. I don't know. That's interesting. That's very specific. Others of you, like I said, this talks about, you know, you kind of breaking your own heart here by giving and thinking that's what gets you something in return. That person has to want to do that, right? And you also have to have boundaries. Let's get one more card here for this Three of Swords in the reverse for Pisces, please. One more card. Oh, or two. There's that Seven of Cups again. This time it's upright and we have it with the Ace of Pentacles, you guys. Yeah, before I think your ace was very clouded. You didn't know where you could get your ace from. You didn't know where you could, I mean, you guys, first of all, 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, that's beautiful. So if you've been over giving and you haven't seen anything, you will get it back. But if you've been receiving too much, let me get this, let me make sure I get this clearly. I think that's why this Eight of Pentacles is showing up, which is talking about working, you know, hard work, commitment, dedication, mastering your craft here. I think I think you're getting to a point, Pisces, where Spirit's like, listen, you have a lot of options, okay? So don't ever think that you are limited in abundance. Like if you've been receiving a lot and you maybe are coming into the realization, okay, I need to balance this out. I need to give more, but how do I give more if I don't really have anything to give? Like maybe you need to make more money somehow. Maybe you didn't have a job, right? And you were just kind of taking from someone was kind of taking care of you. And they're like, okay, time's up, buddy. And you're like, okay, yeah, time's up. Yeah, I get it, right? Um, Spirit wants to remind you that you always have options. You always have different ways, different outlets to make this money, to make this abundance, to create abundance for yourself. This is lots of opportunities here with the Seven of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Lots of opportunities to make lots of new financial opportunities, financial new beginnings, new businesses, money, investments, savings, you know, security, stability, things to manifest. Okay, so wow. But you have to put in the work for that, especially if you are on the receiving end of it. If you're on the giving end of it, you know, that money's coming back to you, or everything that you've been giving, it's coming back to you. But you can't also think that, you know, giving is what's going to get you something, right? I hope that makes sense. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles for Pisces. Just one more shuffle. Okay. Clarify this Four of Pentacles for Pisces, please. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, Pisces. Yes. Good karma, beautiful things coming in. What else for this Four of Pentacles for Pisces? This is an upheaval. Fortune, right? You have it with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So maybe this was feeling kind of stagnant for a while. Maybe you were feeling like this cycle wasn't going to change, or this imbalance wasn't going to balance out here. It will. What else do we have for the Four of Pentacles for Pisces? Eight of Swords in the reverse. This talks about mental escape, mental freedom here. I think there was a fear of making this change with this Eight of Cups in the reverse at the bottom. There was a fear of making this change at first. Maybe you didn't know how you're going to do it. Depending on which, you know, giving or receiving, doesn't matter which end. At one point, you were feeling very restricted, very trapped in your own head, very stuck, halted, right? Maybe that's why you were holding on so tightly. Like if you were on the receiving end, maybe you had like a small amount of money that, you were just saving, but it wasn't going anywhere and you were still accepting help, but you were like, no, I can't touch that money, right? You just felt very stuck. There will be a change to all of this. The wheel is turning, you guys, but you have to make this change. You have to start seeing where the imbalance is and start working hard towards a new balance here, right? Look at all these pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse underneath that and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse underneath that. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you guys, that talks about putting your energy in the wrong places. And the Nine of Swords is right underneath that. Things that are going to bring you stress, anxiety. So it doesn't matter which side you're on. You feel very bad no matter what side you're on. If you're receiving too much, I feel like you feel really guilty and you feel really bad about yourself and it's causing you a lot of stress. But Spirit's like, you have it in you to make this change, okay? And there's so many opportunities, Pisces. You could do whatever you want right now, right? As far as like, I don't mean you could do whatever you want, but there's so many opportunities to make money and to manifest around you right now. If you're on the giving end of it and you give too much, Spirit's like, this will change for you, but you have to get out of your own head, which is these narratives, right? That you're saying that person's a bad person, that person's greedy, they just take from me, they're just out to get me, right? That's just because you haven't set the boundary or you haven't said, listen, like, I know you're capable of doing it on your own. You have to, you know, let go here. You have to do it on your own. So whichever way it manifests for, or it resonates for you, you guys, you will be manifesting your abundance back, right? If you've been giving too much, and if you've been receiving too much, you will be able to balance it out so that you can give back too. I do see a lot of commitment and dedication here. So let's get some final advice. Either way, like I said, I really do think you're going to work hard to balance this out. And there's an opportunity to forgive, like I said, and healing here. To let go. And look, as I say that, we have the Temperance showing up, you guys. Healing. Okay, final advice for Pisces for this full moon in Gemini. Final advice for Pisces, please. Advice for Pisces. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, interesting. This talks about, repressed emotions here. I think that's why I kept hearing resentment, you guys. A lot of this, if it's not addressed, if it's not healed, it could lead to a lot of repressed emotions that stay repressed. This is interesting. And you guys, this doesn't have to be about money. I just was picking up on a lot of, money here with all the pentacles. This could be about, love, energy. Maybe you give a lot of energy, a lot of time. It doesn't matter. Let's get some more advice here for Pisces for the situation, please. Advice for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. The Sun in the reverse. Oh my gosh. We have the Ace of Cups and the Sun both in the reverse, you guys. That's a lot of sadness. A lot of sadness. I think that's kind of a warning here that if you don't balance this out, this is going to lead to a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of repressed emotion. One more card here. Advice for Pisces in the situation. Two of Cups. Yeah, definitely in unions, you guys. Now the Two of Cups is upright. It's not in the reverse. So Spirit's telling you you could change this. It's like a warning that if you don't balance this out, and I do feel like the other person is willing to. We have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they'll be willing to. They'll hear you out. You got to change your narratives about this person though, because if you're just stuck and set on especially with this Four of Pentacles, if you're just stuck on no, they're a bad person, they just take from me. Okay, you created that reality for yourself. You know what I mean? But Spirit's be honest with the giving and receiving ratio here and change that narrative, regardless of what side you're on. Okay, because I do see that there is a union here that wants to, this other person on the receiving end, they're not opposed to making it balanced either, right? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that here, Pisces. If it resonated, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, the whole deal. I truly appreciate all the support from you guys. And if you want to support me in any other ways, I have my PayPal and my Cash App link below. If you want to tip me or donate to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, you guys. But yeah, I'm leaving that here. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light as always. Take care.